Hello, welcome to this new weekly video about Pokemon Go. Before I officially start showing the title of what I'm doing in terms of remote raid, I just want to clear up some of the elephants in the room because I did read some of your feedback about what I did in my last video sharing tips on how to maintain your level 50 account or anyone that's actually from 40 to 50. I just want to explain a little bit. But all in all, I still appreciate all your support by commenting, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it, no matter if it's positive or negative. I do read them, and I do appreciate all your feedback. And then moving on, I will show you the core of the video, which is an example of how to do remote raid. One reason why I actually made the last video other than making YouTube just to make myself known is to actually show some of my friends who have played Pokemon Go for a long time, but somehow, some way they just don't have that motivation to continue to grind, and they're stuck in between level 40, level 30 something or level 40 something, and it's been years now. I still haven't seen them improve to level 50. So I thought I'd make this video and just show them some of the tips. They don't have to spend like several hours a day to grind to achieve the goal. As you can see, the main reason why they couldn't improve their level is because they don't have enough XP. I've been explicitly saying this in my last video. I want them to improve their XP by sharing with their friends and gifts and stuff. So that's why I actually show that, right? And I want them to have some very useful Pokemon, which is why I'm actually showing this video as well as a 5-star rate. I really encourage people, players, no matter if you're new or old players, if you have your free daily raid pass, I would really encourage you to spend on a 5-star rate, because in most cases they're the most efficient Pokemon that you can get that can make use of, no matter if you're using PvE or PvP. For me, I use it for PvE. I don't really think Pokemon Go that way. So I thought this would be some of the ways I really want to share. And like I mentioned, I just have it with good intentions. If you guys have suggestions on what kind of things I should mention or as tips, feel free to comment in the section below and tell me, and I'll try my best to make videos of it in later weeks. So as you can see here in this recording I have, I try to show people in using like an app called Pokémon, so you can download it in your smartphone. And the benefit about this is you don't necessarily need people physically next to you to actually host a raid. So no matter how difficult that raid is, you should still be able to do it. So physically, you just need yourself, sitting next to the gym. Of course, you have to do well in timing, and you can see I was very lucky that time I record this clip. I had some players already inside the gym to do the raid, so I invited mine as well using Pokémon. And I really hope that you guys would consider using it if you are in a rural area, don't have enough people to play around with you. But first comes first is that you have to install the app in your smartphone, no matter if it's like an Android or an iPhone. You still have to install the app, and then you register yourself into this app by providing your friend code and also your player ID. Make sure they're correct, because they can file a complaint if you, like the other players can file a complaint on you if you don't use the right thing. That's what I heard. So, and you do build up your rapport and your rankings in that app as well. So that's why it's important to give them correct information so they don't mess up and you don't mess up. Choose the raid that you want to participate in, and as I mentioned early on in this video, I want you guys to know that I would really prefer you use your raid pass on a 5-star raid. Unfortunately, Shadow Race doesn't count because Shadow Race cannot be remotely done. So try and do it in 5-star raid. And also, I think in terms of cost and effectiveness, I would try to avoid any 1-star to 4-star rate at all times. Just make it more reasonable. You get more rare candy, you get more XP, you have more E5, and usually it's more useful if you have a 5-star rate. As you can see, all the stuff that I send out as a rate, in the rate, usually it's a 5-star rate Pokemon, right? So that's why I find it very useful. And for some more advanced tips in using Pokémon in this app that I'm suggesting you guys to use Pokémon, there's some goods and bads about it. The bad thing is sometimes it doesn't really work effectively if you're not being strategic enough. So I give you an example. So let's say you have a new event. Let's say there's this new boss coming out just like a few days ago. You want to do it, and normally there will be a lot of anticipation from players all over the world wanting more of it, trying to get the 100 IV or like a shiny. So they would sign up a lot in Pokémon and say, hey, host a raid and do it for me, right? But in some cases, whereas it winds down later on in the season, like after several weeks, the hype goes down, and then there will not be enough people trying to play. So it will take longer time to actually wait for people to have a whole team to help you finish the raid. So I would recommend that you be more active as a start of every event. You can go to League Duck or whatever, Pokemon Go Hub or somewhere to find out when the event is going to start for a new 5-star raid. Based on that calendar, you go schedule time to do it, and I think it will be the most effective way to do it, right? And also, in the middle of at the end of the event, you should still be able to do it, but not as effective as you may want it to. You may have to spend like 30-40 minutes sitting in that raid before enough people can join you. So pay attention, to that kind of scheduling, and also try to do it maybe perhaps before the egg actually hatches and the 5-star egg hatches. You already set up the Pokemon Genie to host the raid. That way, you'll be able to get enough players on time before the Pokemon run away from the gym for the 5-star raid. And also my formula, I don't know if you probably know by now if you are an experienced player in Pokémon. My formula is about 1 to 10 in terms of every minute you get 10 players reduced in the queue. So let's say you have like 150 people waiting for that specific 5-star Pokemon, raid Pokemon that you want to do. You anticipate that you will need to wait 50 minutes before you get enough people to join your group. In some cases, like I mentioned, you should do it before the egg hatches. That way, you'll be a little bit better in terms of timing yourself. Right? You can sit at home before you walk to the gym, and you can still include your walking time or driving time or whatever commute that you use to finish it. Right? And also, I try to warn that try not to do it during the wait hour. The weekly wait hour. I don't know. It's like a Tuesday or Wednesday at 6 p.m. in local time. They usually have like a weekly wait hour for you to do multiple wait. Pokémon doesn't work that well during that time, so try to stay away from using that. And yeah, and that's pretty much it. That's all I want to share. And again, thank you for all your support. I really appreciate if you can continue to like, share, subscribe, and comment in the section below. I sincerely hope that you can give me more tips on, perhaps your tips of how to do it, and we can make more videos on it. Thank you, and I'll talk to you next time. Right, take care. Thank you. Bye.